I need to go west. And once we get there, we'll get some of the metal back. We'll get some wood gathered, and we will have Ascendant Theory saddles for that dragon fight. Oh, I cannot wait to go take out the dragon.
This would
I'm
be a good
freezing.
set of flyers to fight it with.
You know, that might not be a terrible idea, just taking a bunch of battle Argies.
Argies would get affected by his carnivore thing that was mentioned the other day.
Oh yeah, that's right. The
More
dragon
damage.
does do extra damage to carnivores. How great would it be to take the Megapithecus with a, like a flock of Pteranodons? Like just ultra level Terries.
Oh my god, do we have Ovis?
Yes, we have Ovis.
If we do an Ovis farm, like breed out as many Ovis as we possibly can, and then use the Theory to harvest it, we get so much more hide than you could ever imagine.
Really?
Yep. I'm looking at it right now, and it's absolutely crazy.
We have Ovis in the cryopods, several of them.
I'm gonna get working on that.
That's a fantastic idea.
I don't think Ovis take very long to grow up all the way.
They don't. We could have them done by the end of the night, probably, actually.
That is so awesome.
Hopefully.
There's plenty of room upstairs in the breeding barn as well.
Sure.
Just so you know. Oof. I forgot how cold it was up here, and all I have is my just like t-shirt clothes.
Right.
Cloth. Alright, what was I supposed to be grabbing to bring back? Metal and something else.
You wanted to make an RG saddle.
Yes,
Or
that's right.
the new one. The blueprint should be in the blueprint bin. I'm not sure how much hide I have there. I know I have enough chitin and metal, if metal needed.
Do Journeyman RG. It's chitin / keratin and fiber and hide.
I've got the fiber. The hide might need a little bit.
Nope, we have just enough.
Looks like we got 2 girls. Could somebody potentially come drop this other one for me so I don't have to wait 300 seconds?
I'm on my way,
Oh yeah, take your time.
but it might take 300 seconds for me to get back because I'm at North Base.
Hey, no worries, when you do, I'll have another one that needs to be dropped anyway, so if you don't mind.
Fair enough. I grabbed the kibble off of that RG and threw it in your refrigerator as well.
Okay.
But realistically, though, take your time. I'm gonna watch this YouTube video on how to make this work.
Okay. I'm gonna have to hop on here, grab some metal, and start heading south.
Do you want to take some of my crypods and take those Ovis with you? The Ovis at North Base? So you have extra Ovis down there as well? I think we gotta... At least you can at least take the females.
Health. Health is the answer. We pump health.
Into the...
Ovis. The Ovis from now on. We're gonna
Ovis?
pump health into it. Gives you the most resources.
Metal ingot.
Hey, there's my beautiful wall.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Alright, I think I've got more meat than I need. I'm gonna throw the meat. Oh my god, stupid birds, get out from under the Rex. This Pteranodon's retarded.
Hmm. Alright, I'm gonna leave the albino RG up north.
Okay, so now I know the answer to this, and it really is like crazy spammable. What we do is we need to, and we have all these things, thank God. We're gonna breed up our girl Ovis and get some Ovis going so that we can have several pop out at once. And then we need a Therizino that's had delicate harvesting pump, and then we hit it with the C button, which does that little like launch thing. But the crazy amount that you get back from it is like, it's stupid. Like I'm looking at.
I'm not finding any Ovis up here.
Oh,
To your right. There you go. Oh, left. They're under the little thing.
Oh, I thought they were cryopods. I was looking at your cryo fridge.
Go ahead and take all the girls with you. I think we have 3 girls.
Oh, I'm dying of thirst because that King Ichthyosaurus took my, or Ichthyornis took my canteen.
If you go, I have extra canteens if you want one.
Yeah. Just throw it on the ground and I'll grab it. Thank you, sir. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna shoot those birds on sight from now on. Yeah, if you got a couple spare cryopods, I'll grab another breeding set. Okay, there's some cryopods.
Yeah, just leave the mail because you already got mails down there, right?
yeah, I got a male down here. We just need the one.
Alright, I'll just grab this lower level female and...
Nah, you can take the high level one, don't matter. You'd probably get more out of it if you took the higher level one.
True.
Yeah, 'cause I might get the auto health.
Alright.
It's this breeding frenzy.
Drop off this spare cryopod, yeah? Grab Gilderoy, and I will be on my way momentarily.
No worries.
On my way.
How much metal did you manage to grab?
Not much. Gilderoy's not a carrier. I think I grabbed like 2,000. 1,500. I was gonna put some on that albino RG, but it can barely carry anything the way it is, and I didn't want to be the one to level it up. So, well, I had another viewer pop in here a little bit ago. It was kind of cool.
I gotta make sure this nanny has all the meat she needs still. Okay, good. Yeah, raising 9 baby RGs takes a lot of meat.
Yeah, it does.
What's funny is that the 270 perfect tame or the 170 perfect tame RG is still two levels lower than my max breed.
Oh dang.
Oh no, it's one level lower, not two. Still inferior.
This time the new viewer is just me creeping.
Oh, was it?
No, the new one is now.
Fumes.
Oh, it hasn't popped up yet. Well, it still says I have one viewer.
I thought I'd let you know ahead of time. It's just me creeping.
Oh, cool. I appreciate that you guys don't mind me streaming while we're playing, because it's so much easier having a conversation with your friends than to sit here and try and fill the audio void by yourself.
Oh yeah, especially when you're
That sucks.
especially when you're typically a fairly quiet person.
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys know, hell, half the time you guys don't even know I'm here.
That's true. You've definitely creeped on us many times. Like, what the hell? Where'd he go?
Did you happen to look at your Yudi?
I did not. I was busy freezing.
My Yudi's almost grown up.
Yeah, I definitely go more quiet if I'm playing a different game than everybody else. For, like, example, if I'm on Ark and everybody else is on League and the whole conversation is about League,
Right.
I really don't have much to throw in. It's like, oh, hey, guys, let me interrupt the middle of this battle conversation with some information about dinosaurs.
He's ganking! He's ganking! He's ganking! The Rex is right there.
Yeah, it do be like that though.
Uh-oh. A lot of the time, I'm just sitting there listening.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Incoming death message, guys. Sorry, lady, you can't live.
Bo, 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 bo.
I've already killed 25 Rexes today.
So I know unencumbered, my bird can make it from north base to south base without stopping.
Nice.
Let's see how bad this metal slows that down.
I think I might
See-
actually raise up a turtle so I can get a piece of Doofus.
Here's another thing that I'm still uncertain about with streaming.
Yeah.
Like, when you're checking out a channel that doesn't have any viewers, like mine, and I can see on my dashboard that a new viewer has popped in, because like right now it says I have two, which one is me previewing the stream, and one is you. But like earlier when somebody popped in, like I don't know if I should say hi to them or if I should let them creep, you know, because maybe they just wanted to creep.
I don't know. I like it when people call me out by name. It makes me feel instantly kind of engaged, like I'm welcome here. Personally, I've seen both styles done with streamers, and I don't have a preference myself. But I can say that when I popped into somebody's stream at random, and they're like, "Oh hey, Late August, how's it going today?" I'm like, "Oh hey, well then, hi." Like,
Gotcha.
if you want to be a really interactive stream, it's always best to set that precedent right up front, if that makes sense.
Well, and the problem I have with that is you have two options with your chat. You can either watch the chat or you can see who's in chat, but you can't see both.
Right.
Which is just stupid programming on Twitch's part. Twitch, if you're listening to this, what the fuck? Get a programmer on that.
Right. Just give us something that pops up that says, "Oh, this person's watching," or whatever.
Right, because on the my chat in the manager, like you can switch it to see who's in the chat room, or you can have it to see what they're saying, but you can't see both.
Right.
As far as I've been able to figure out, I could be wrong. I'm still kind of new to this, but from what I can tell, you get one or the other, but not both. So I've usually got it set to where I can see if they say hi, I can respond.
Yeah.
But I might just have to have two windows up.
I do this. I don't know if it's something that you'd want to do, and it probably would just irritate you. Oh, actually, you have 2 screens. It wouldn't matter. You can just have that. So, have you ever thought about restream?
So, well, okay, so what I've got going on is center screen has ARC, right screen has OBS, so I can see that if anything goes wrong over there. And then my left screen has my stream manager on Twitch.
Okay. I use this program, and I put it's got actually a HUD that you can actually set the opacity and lay it over the game you're currently playing, and it shows me, it can be inaccurate, but for the most part it's accurate. It shows me like when people pop on, and like I can do chat from anywhere, and I can always see my chat on my screen. There's a bunch of neat stuff that it does. Might be something.
Oh, cool. Sometime like during this week, I'll have to get that downloaded or whatever and
For sure.
see what's going on with that. 'Cause that's kind of cool.
It could be a little bit inaccurate, but for the most part, it's pretty accurate. It does a good job.
Right, because I mean, the way I've got it set now, I can see chat, so if somebody says something, I can respond, but I can't tell if anybody pops into creep,
Right.
which is fine, because I don't mind people creeping.
Right.
I mean, I do it myself quite often. I'll pop in and watch people for a while and just kind of see what they got going on.
Oh yeah, I watch a lot of stuff at work, so I'm a stream creep.
Let's see, let's drop that in the grinder and then get the rest of the metal in.
Incoming death message.
Oh, sad times.
Goodbye, baby RG. Oh.
Yeah, she had a health mutation. I already have a male with a health mutation.
Fair enough. Let's see, this goes here. And then we're gonna pull the rest of the metal.
How old are you guys? 53%.
And
I've done these ones.
I got a timer set for 45 minutes for those Ovis to pop out. Live babies.
Live babies. Check the Acatinas, make sure they're not starving. See, that one's good. That one could use 1 food, but it's not starving. Cool, they're good. So what did we still need now? Wood?
Yeah, I went out and just gathered some, but I think it's like
I'm sure we'll need more.
Yeah, I think it's like 5,000 or 6,000.
I'll grab Muncher and go flying through the woods real quick and take care of that. Oof, no I won't, because Muncher is full.
Oh yeah, I didn't get to pull yet. I'll pull now. I'm in the smithy.
There, I emptied Muncher out so I can grab him. And
Good stuff.
yeah, if you just want to give me some numbers.
I've got Neapolitan ice cream sandwiches.
Ooh, jealous. Send me one. Let's see if the Postal Service can get it here before it melts.
4,479 wood still.
That's what we need.
Yes, sir.
Alright, that's like a trip and a half, if that.
Roughly. And then
If I get
65,000.
this. Come on, eat the tree. Why are you not wanting to work? Eat the tree.
I noticed the wandering Rexes don't gather very much hide.
Yeah, no, I mean, nothing really gathers very much
There
higher
it
when
goes.
it comes to these amounts that we need, except for Therazinos.
Eating my inner fat kid
I need.
to satisfy my outer fat man.
I was actually at my mom's house the other day, and they had ice cream sandwiches. It's like, oh heck yeah!
Oh, yeah.
That's the advantages to having brothers that still live at home.
We have a brand out of ice cream sandwiches called Fat Boys.
Sounds good.
I had a whole box of cookies and cream ice cream sandwiches.
You had me at hello. Now I want to go get a popsicle. You guys are awful.
I think the only ice cream I have in my freezer is like a half a carton from several months ago. It's probably all freezer burned.
Oh, yeah. I have these funky ones that have taffy in the middle. They're pretty good. I'll go grab one. Right up.
I think Muncher might be full here. I'm gonna drop him off. Cool. Almost to the point of having Therizinosaurs.
How many of those saddles do you need?
17.
Jeez.
We've got 4.
$70,000 high.
Gonna have to refresh my stream manager here. It is not behaving properly. That's weird. So it keeps telling me people are popping in and out, but it's not tallying the views.
Which?
I'm guessing.
Maybe got to be in a certain amount of time for it to turn into an actual view.
For a few minutes. It's happened twice now tonight. I should be at, let's see, I was at 111 earlier, and I've had 2 pop in since then, so it should say 113.
About an hour, I should have all this metal done cooking, and I'll bring it down there.
Awesome.
Did you grab those Obus? Where'd those go?
Oh, yeah. Give me a second. I gotta shoot this stupid... Come here. Come here. Ichthyornis. Trying to steal shit from me.
I hate those guys so much.
Yep, as soon as I get back with this wood run, I will drop those. They're in my inventory.
Oh, no worries.
Oh, it looks like it's about time to come back, because he's not grabbing anymore.
Orange is pretty full, so
Doop, doop.
doing a good job.
Alright, where are we dropping these Ovis at? In the barn?
Yes. Yeah, I have them on the top in the barn.
Cool. I'll be there momentarily. My geez, I can't believe I've been streaming for 2 hours already.
Yeah, holy shit.
Oh. I should say it's an Ovis, but there it is.
Ovis is Ovis.
Why is my brain not functioning right now? Does anybody know the name of the angel that fell and became the devil in Christianity?
Lucifer. Or
what is
Samael.
I'm trying to think of a name for the all-white RG. Figured something biblical would go good with it.
You could name it the Morning Star.
There was a time when if I had a kid, I wanted to name them Morgan Stern, which means morning star in German.
Well,
Your name's Morgan. That's pretty.
I don't want to give out much information while I'm live, but and while you're recording, but we have a mutual friend who said if he ever had a child, he would name it Superfly. Well, now he has a child who's almost a teenager. I still call her Superfly.
If I ever have a daughter, I want to name her Valkyrie.
I like that one.
think
Before we decided, go on.
I think I'm the only one that remembers that joke, but it's good for me. Like, what's up, Superfly?
But no, after we met, we decided on if we did have a girl, it would be Samus Aran.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's a boy, it's going to be Optimus Prime. No, I'm kidding. She won't agree to that.
No, it was Asmodeus.
Yeah, it was Asmodeus. But come on, Optimus
Asmodeus.
Prime. Yeah, exactly what you're thinking.
Like I vetoed Super Mario.
Well, if I think Asmodeus, I think Asmodean.
Oh.
Which is Wheel of Time.
That makes sense because Asmodeus is what the Lord of the Ninth level of Hell in D&D 3.5.
Right.
Also from
Robert Jordan used a lot of.
I think he's still the leader, one of the Hell leaders.
Yeah, Robert Jordan used a lot of pre-existing names with little twists on them.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong
Where's
with
my
that.
Dungeon Master's guide? I
Like
can pull.
Samael.
Where did I put my Dungeon Master's guide? I can tell you what the names of the leaders of Hell are.
Oh, for current 5th edition?
Yeah. Pretty sure Asmodeus is still one of them.
I think so. He's like the leader of the frozen layer of Hell.
2 Dungeon Master's guides, why can't I find either of them?
At one point, I had Staff of Tongues.
Does that have something to do with Asmodeus?
It's his staff.
Yeah, his staff is pretty jacked up.
Is it made out of people's tongues?
Like, it's one of the kind of weapons that you want or need if you're gonna try and face a Hecaton Shears.
There's only one item that I want for my rogue in D&D, and that's the portrait that after you attune to it, anything that happens to you just happens to your portrait. It doesn't affect you until...
Gray.
The Dorian Gray portrait?
Yeah. You don't age or anything like that. It all happens to the portrait, and the only time that it all hits you is if you unattune from the portrait.
There's only
What is
one
the
magical item that I want for every D&D character that I have. And that is immovable rods. Nope. 2 immovable rods. That's all I need.
I always have an immovable rod.
Giggity. Yeah, no, I have trapped people with immovable rods before. It's like, we don't have a way to hold this enemy. Sure we do. Trigger an immovable rod behind their neck, and then stick one in their mouth.
I mean, can't they just hit the button on it, though?
They don't know the activation word.
Oh, it's a word.
Yeah, it has a semantic component.
I mean, there's a lot of shenanigans you can get into with immovable rods.
They are completely broken if you know what you're doing with them. Just completely broken. Oh shoot, my Daedon had its baby. There we go.
That was your cat, wasn't it? Yep, I thought that was Daedon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, wow, it made a noise.
Oh, that's Saturn being an asshole.
Can you cast enlarge on an object?
Oh.
Because say, for example, something swallows you. You pull out the immovable rod and activate it, and then cast enlarge on it.
Just pull it out and activate it, and then it's stuck by its stomach. It can't move. As long as you can climb out, it's stuck there.
But then you have the immovable rod in its stomach.
That's alright. That means that dragon can't go anywhere.
You're like, I just murder it and then pull it out of its stomach.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to level Delica's thing into fairies and try to get
13. Or 13. It has 40 levels.
I was playing a campaign, like a super sci-fi campaign, where I was like the captain of my own ship. Had my crew, and we had this. We were stopping the spread of this like nanobot virus that was taking over planets. And one of the we had to go and help this shipwreck, and we're on the ship. Somebody has to go out of the ship to get something. We had to. There was like a manual shut off to some sort of reactor or something, and if that went off, the ship would have detonated. So I put on my spacesuit, like my helmet stuff, and I'm climbing out the ship on the ladder, and I managed to deactivate the thing afterward. But before that happened, the ship went into hyperspace, and the DM had me roll a strength save to see if I could hold on. I rolled a natural 20. However, my arms were completely destroyed. Since biomechanics were a thing in this world, my arms ended up getting replaced by my party's bioengineer. So all of my weapons at that point were just integrated into my arms.
Nice.
I'm not really a sci-fi person, but that was just a really fun campaign that I got to be a part of. I also ended up gaining psychokinetic psychokinesis powers because of it. It's like small ones, but because the energy in the campaign world, he explained the energy created when a ship or something enters that hyperspace void is what led to the beings having those kinds of powers. Because I was directly exposed to it, it was like there's no excuse for you to not have some kind of evolutionary effect from it.
Nice.
Oh man, it really is crazy. Holy shit.
So, I got a quick question, Mr. August.
Yes, sir.
Did you stop viewing?
I did just now.
Okay, I was gonna say, if not, then I actually had a different viewer on that entire time, which about blew my mind.
No, sir.
But no, that was you leaving. for some reason my viewer tally is not tallying when new people are coming in tonight. Yeah.
Maybe it's the same person popping in and out.
It might be
Uh,
because I've turned my
well, it
computer and my
counts-
phone off and off.
Well, no, we went from me and you plus somebody else. And then they left, and it didn't count their view. And then there was somebody in here before you, and it didn't count their view. But anytime I go to check my own frickin' thing, I count as a viewer.
Of course.
Just stupid. Like, I can get on my phone on my account, stream myself, or watch my own stream and count as a viewer.
Just create a bunch of dummy accounts.
Yeah, that's not against terms of service at all.
Right. Instant violation.
Right? It's like, hey, you screwed yourself before you even got started. Good job.
Been promoted to customer.
Whole round of applause.
People have done that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
that's why there's rules.
They wouldn't have to have the rules if it weren't for the idiots that can't follow them.
It's like, huh, you have 300,000 followers, but only 20 tier 3 subs.
Right?
It's like, you have 5 times as many viewers as somebody who has 3 times as many tier subs as you. Like, that's wrong.
Right. I love that my monkey is throwing poop at this thing while I'm. There's a lot of
Yeah. I always name my monkey shit flinger
shit flying around.
or
Hey,
shit tosser.
Frisco.
Swufflepuff, are you still on Arc? No. Oh, okay. Well, I was
She's
gonna
eavesdropping.
show you the Gasteroid thing, but fine.
Hurry. I'm kind of just watching Jeremy play.
Stop watching me play.
And Creeper.
God.
Well, like, it's funny because I'm actually, like, I'm looking the opposite direction of his monitor, and so I'm looking at the television behind him, reflecting him playing.
That's how I used to beat people in competitive on Guitar Hero. There's like these power-ups where they would throw and it would reverse the screen on you, so I would just turn around and look in the mirror behind me.
Nice. Oh, I found a male Ovis.
Nice.
Murder it and get his hide.
He did, in fact, give me double the hide of anything else I've killed, including Rexes.
Ooh,
I
look,
have
an
two more
Ichthyornis.
studies.
I mean,
now.
oh look, a flying corpse.
Right?
Die.
Where's my Falcor? Falcor, you're gonna hold all my hide. You've been upgraded to hide, Dino.
Seek Dino.
Currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,000 hide at my base.
That's a tiny, tiny little dent in the amount that we need.
I brought down like 50,000 last night.
Yay.
No, it was 32,000 hide that I brought, and like 15,000 metal.
Yeah.
And I've got another. Close to 16,000 metal that I'm going to be bringing down. It's almost done cooking.
I just shot a Meganera out of the sky.
Lori, you need to hold my stuff. You're my stuff holder.
Here, hang on to this for me.
I'm just gonna put all this angler gel inside the resource bin up here. Do we need the angler gel down there?
We have some down here.
We've got a bunch.
Okay. Well, I have a. Just remember, I have a stockpile of it, so if we end up needing more for whatever reason.
I wish it was like usable for something really awesome because we have so much. I think you can put them in torches and torches will burn forever, but where to get them?
I am heading to Green Ob real quick. Because that... negative. That's where that stupid red Microraptor is. Oh, it's about to get lead poisoning.
I mean, if it's really cool looking, damn it.
If it's really cool looking, murder it and use the taxidermy.
Yeah, you could do the taxidermy tool. I mean, Microraptors are fun in PvP because you can just sick them on people and knock them off their mounts.
Right.
114.
Yeah, it's about worthless here.
This thing is all red. That's really neat.
It's bad there's not like giant toads in this that can like grapple people.
It was an all red tech raptor.
I really wish we could find a set of perfect tech raptors like we had in the last server.
Right.
What are all my dinos holding? Your inventory is full of junk. Oh, I could have pulled some scrap metal. I forgot I had some of that. Scrap metal ingots are good too, right?
I don't know if they count. Probably.
Yeah, you can use scrap metal in place of regular metal.
All Titanoboas deserve to die. Ugh, it's the only thing in this game that gives me the heebie-jeebies.
What?
The
Really?
stupid Titanoboas.
You don't like Titanoboas?
I hate Titanoboas.
Not a snake person?
No, snakes deserve to die.
Oh no.
Snakes.
My little snake is cute.
Little boob noodles.
Danger noodle.
Okay, more like I'm not down
no.
with 20-foot venomous snakes.
Right.
I don't think anyone is.
No, not alive today. Well, yes, actually, there are. King cobras grow up to like 18 to 24 feet long.
Or they can't, like, eat a whole person.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them.
They're not. It's not like it's an anaconda.
Yeah, it's not gonna try, but it will kill you.
I'll keep a couple of Mickey tabbies in toast. It's all good.
I love that story. Thank you, Mr. Kipling. I don't remember the details, but I read a thing about Rudyard Kipling one time. He had a really interesting life.
Wish Uties didn't take so long to breed.
Oh, of course, 45 by 70s right in the middle of the freaking forest.
Hunting a Microraptor in a forest. Sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
This really is an excellent way to get high, though. It's not 25 or 30 at a time, it's 600 per dino. Well, for anything bigger than like a Dota thing.
600 hide from a Lystro.
Pretty much.
Lystros give a good amount of hide.
I mean, everything seems to give a good amount of hide when you hit it with the Therizino with the C button.
Good to know. Is it delicate harvesting you need or heavy harvesting?
It's delicate harvesting.
I have a dedicated delicate dino. Mr. Dino, where are you, my dude? I am in fact missing one of my Therizinosaurus. Missing the one that I had imprinted to myself.
Oh no.
That's Dragon Slayer, Dragon Slayer, Dragon Slayer. Alright, nope, I have 3 Dragon Slayers. I'm sure one of them doesn't have anything selected for its harvesting, so...
Most of them.
I think the only one that has anything is number 13, which is the delicate one I've been using.
I think number 1 also got some.
I mean, it doesn't hurt anything. It literally doesn't affect the stats we care about, so. It doesn't affect their, like, strength or health or any of that. It just makes them better at this or that. I brought back quite a few.
Watch, I'm gonna spend like an hour looking for this stupid thing and it'll disappear.
Right.
Mm.
I just brought back 19,000 hide in one trip.
Nice.
Ooh, looks like I crashed.
That's almost 10% of what we need.
Right? I just ran around hitting C. Almost 10%. Yuck. Like, I know that that's legit, but yuck.
Thought we only needed like 70,000 more.
He's talking about like Rex saddles too. It's gonna take this.
No, I was talking about just the Therizinosaur saddles.
Oh yeah.
Just the Theri saddles for 17 of them is 264,500.
I got
Yeah.
So dash
Almost 10%.
Yeah, Ark crashed on me, so gotta boot that back up and hop back in.
We'll get there. It'll only take us a day or two to get some really good Ovis things going on.
I cannot find this Microraptor. I can't find any Microraptors.
You gotta sit still. They find you.
Ah.
Yeah, that's unfortunately pretty true though. It's legit.
Well, the problem is they're usually found like right on the riverbanks and whatnot, and the point that it's sending me to is right between 2 rivers. all sorts of Trudons and Compies. Pegamastics.
Egamasochists? What?
Yes, they like getting smacked around.
There we go. Alright, well.
I was using the dirty word, like pegging.
Yeah,
Oh man.
they like getting slapped around.
Only 62,000 more metal. I just made
Oh,
a
for the Rex saddles.
or not metal hide for the Rex saddle. Or no. Law, damn, that was horrible. Only 62,000 more hide for the Therizinosaurus saddles.
So you've only got 4 left to make?
I've only made 4.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
13.
They take 15,000 each, so we need 264,000 total.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's lying to you.
I'm just saying what it says. You're probably correct. Your math is better than mine by a long shot.
I can double check it real quick. Bust out the old pocket calculator. 15,564 times 17. Yeah, 264,588.
What's minus 4 worth? Because we did 4 already.
It only says one person's online on the server.
Weird. It's probably about to kick me.
Some dumb shit like that sounds about right. 15 minutes till these babies is born.
Let's see, 15,564 times 4 is 62,256. So we need 202,000 more.
No problem. No worries, we got this. No, it's fine. I mean, that wasn't even that long of a run, and I came back with, 19,000, so which is enough for more
Right.
than one saddle. That's enough.
Right,
for
you
a
just
saddle
have to-
and a quarter.
Do that 10 more times and
Yeah.
be all set.
Which over the next couple of days, and hopefully these Ovis will grow up and I won't have to do it 10 more times. Hopefully this will be what they're showing me on the thing, because he was killing like maybe 5-6 Ovis, something like that, and coming up with 50,000.
Probably much higher levels than the Ovis we have.
Possibly, but we're about to find out. I mean, after day.
What we want to do is to get, 20 health mutations on an Ovis.
Yeah.
Putting all my snacky foods right next to me.
Realistically, that would be really smart if somebody wanted to waste the insane amount of time that would take. It wouldn't be a waste, but you know what I mean.
Just breed
I-
Ovises.
Hate mammals.
Like breed them for mutations so they get insane amounts into their health.
if
I'm
we
with
manage to find some max level Ovis, that's a different story. But with the ones we have right now,
yeah.
However, for now, we'll just breed what we have and work with what we got, because it's still faster than going out gathering.
can you slaughter the babies? Do they give you a good amount of hide, or do you gotta wait till they grow up?
You gotta wait till they grow up. But luckily, the Ovis grow a lot faster than like Rexes or Xenos. I think an Ovis will grow up in like 5-6 hours. So then tomorrow before work, I pop on and I make sure all the girls are doing their thing, and if anybody can pop on tomorrow, just kind of make sure that gonna get claimed. But if not, I totally understand. That's the shittiest part about the whole thing is that like, basically, you don't want to have them on mate because then when you get home, you put them all on mate and then wait an hour, or yeah, and wait an hour.
You know what really sucks is I didn't get to that date on fast enough.
Oh.
And so by the time I started imprinting on it, it was already 4% grown. The problem being is that the nanny imprints it at the same rate that it grows. So unless you imprint immediately, it's going to end up with like 96% imprint.
Unless you manage to do like whatever it wants while it's growing.
Which means I need to wake up in about 5 hours to do that. And I really don't want to get up at 4 in the morning just to get onto Ark to play around with a virtual pig.
No, but you could cryopod it if you wanted to go that direction.
And that would take even longer.
It would. I'm not saying it's the best option, I'm saying it's probably better.
I mean, the imprinting is just a boost that you get from imprinting. Like, it's not like it's affecting the levels or anything like that, so just breed another one if you want the 100% imprint. It's not going to affect the stats of its future offspring.
But if you wanted to use that one specifically for battle, yeah, you would have to.
Yeah, that was the battle one.
Yeah.
Well, I am like on the dot at like 45, 70.
Then again, imprinting without the nanny is so ridiculous that like having anything over 90 is pretty good. It's just good that the nanny exists.
We wouldn't be able to 100% imprint something without the nanny.
I've never 100% imprinted something without nanny. Sadly, I can't clear my schedule like that.
I have. It just, you got to make sure your maturation rates are and your cuddle interval are at the right ratio.
Well, right. Like on single player, it makes sense. You can do it.
I mean, even on standard settings, you can manage to get 100% imprint. It just takes takes dedication.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But with this, it takes 8 hours for one like cuddle interval, and you only get like 25%.
Right.
And by the time the next cuddle interval comes, it's already fully grown.
Yeah.
Hey, rank 5 of 8 mods done. Rank.
But then again, also, if you can get even one like cuddle in it or whatever, it will boost so much that it should make up for that 3. Because it usually adds an extra 15 on top of wherever it is, so you can still get 100% of imprinting.
Yeah, the only problem is that cuddle's going to be at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that is the part that sucks ass. And as much as I've tried in the past to get my ass out of bed for digital dinos, I have a really hard time actually doing it when it comes down to the moment to do it.
Yeah. It's like, and I don't care.